Yo, what's going on, my gamers out there? Diamond93 here, and welcome to reacting to Jaguar's Affection AU Part 1. Now, even though I did tell him I was gonna do this tomorrow, I decided to do it tonight, just so I don't forget to do it tomorrow, even though I have off work tomorrow. Now, you may notice though that this was also recorded during the day as well. As you can see up here, though it was recorded during the day underneath the same headphones though. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy. Oh, what the what?
And welcome to Joaquin's Infection AU.
There we
This is
go
the
though.
other AU that the same creator made. As you can see, I am in the dead center. From
And I just realized something. I just realized that this playlist is still under unlisted. I just realized that. I forgot to change it. Whoops.
Godman's Realm, which is the other AU he made for me for my birthday to represent the character from my second channel, Godman93.exe. Now,
Orgamin.exe.
from what he told me, though, which I gotta pull up the chat real quick, though, just to double check some stuff real quick.
Oh, he did actually mention me stuff
Um,
though at the time of this though, so I wanted to double check though, just to make sure I wasn't gonna miss anything.
there we go. Because in order for me to remember, though, I have to pull up what he mentioned to me about it, though. So we were talking a little bit about it earlier today, though. Okay, so let me just see something here.
Now, that does remind me though, I am currently reacting this though from the playlist though, so I'm gonna make sure though I still
Okay, so oh jeez,
right when I do the outro though
I
of
got so many
this
text
video
messages all
though.
at once, though. But what I'm trying to mainly do though is trying to like.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and him were talking a little bit earlier today about like this current thing though, and he's gonna like Um, did he? So basically, though, like for this now, this is a different website though from the original one he did though for Godman's Realm, though because this is the first one he did. This is the one he did before Godman's Realm.
Yeah, this is the. So let me elaborate a bit you about you guys about this though. Let me elaborate a little bit about that though. This is actually so this right here though is actually the remaster of the original. As you see in like a future part though, which I believe is part 15 if I'm remembering correctly. I don't remember though because it's also been a long time since I've done these videos. But yeah,
Godman's Realm, I think, was like his second project. I think. So this one was actually the first one though.
yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm actually not sure though if like this was his first project though or another type of project though.
So this is like the first one. So I did mention to him about like some creative lore ideas that I got though from this one mixed with mine a little bit.
Yeah, that's not even relative though at all. These both Dama's Realm and Jaguar's Affection take place in two
So
different
what's happening though is
universes.
like
And he has to keep breathing into the freaking mic. It's because my mic picks up my breathing. Makes me feel like I'm like suffocating a mask from FNAF
so
2.
basically what I talked to him about though was like lore ideas. I'm not gonna get into the lore though because I want him to confirm or deny it though.
Oh, so I didn't even mention it. Unlike I thought I did. Damn. Now, now the thing is though, sometimes though,
So basically like
so I understand though, like he's going to see this reaction. It's like, why is he making a stupid face again or a stupid reaction? This is what I do when I think. I'm like, I do that when I think, and I do that quite a lot nowadays. Like when I think, I always do this though when I think though, and a lot of people, and I've seen my mom do it. I've seen my brother do it. I've seen a lot of people do that when they think. So I do want to make sure though he is fully aware that even though it looks like a stupid reaction though, it's actually what I do when I think. Even though when me and Jack were on VC though on Discord, when I think though, I do this and he doesn't even see it because I mainly keep my camera off. But yeah, that's
So
why
we're
I was
talking about some
that's
lore
why I was doing this though because I
ideas
was thinking.
and whatnot. And he did mention to me though that like I think it was
Hmm.
hold on, I gotta go back like to like yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever though. At this point though, I could just skip ahead though actually, just to get straight to
Like
the reaction though. But then it's gonna
so
defeat the whole purpose though, reacting to the entire
I kind of have to
video.
go back into like yesterday's chat a little bit though, I think.
Yeah, you can see my brain was not
Um
braining at the time.
hold on. Sorry this is taking a bit of time though. I currently like the same Discord account I have on my computer though, I have on my phone.
Which is true though, at the time.
So and he did tell me how to actually get to part two though, so that's at least a relief though.
That is true, but
But for right now though, what I'm actually gonna do though is I'm gonna see if I can try to find it real quick though.
now luckily though I was scrolling pretty fast though, which is good though, but I most likely did pass it though. Now another thing though that I did want to point out though is this. I viewed the gallery. Wait, I don't remember if it was
So
this.
basically kind of like what's happening though is like
Hmm, now I don't remember if it was the shifted parts though
kind of a
or
little bit
this
though,
one.
like talked a little bit about it though, like
So yeah, he did tell me this, which I'm starting to think though if it's this one because we did talk about it though earlier though on VC. Well, if you don't know what VC is, it's voice chat. What happened though was this though is this. He did tell me that I saw the gallery before I went to part two. In one of the AUs I reacted to. I just don't remember which one he said though. It was one of the Joaquin infection AU ones though. I don't remember if it was this one or the Pyramixed one. I don't remember which one it was. It wasn't shifted. I do know that. It was not shifted. That's if it was, but I don't think I did. I'm thinking it's this one, but I'm not 100% sure. I won't know until I find out. Okay, this is taking forever just for me to find it.
basically though, like yeah. So like basic
Why did I
now
say it like that?
it
That
is gonna take a
sounded
bit of time though to
disturbing.
get access to part two though. So depending on how long it'll take me though to see if I can try to get to part two would actually depend on if I can actually do part two today or I have to do part two tomorrow because it may be a complex process though. I don't know for sure though, but yeah. Now let's get straight into part one of Joaquin's infection AU, part one.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
Part one and two.
Before the infection. Okay, why did it sound like Gamen.exe though?
Look at me in the background there. Yes, hey,
Oh
yikes.
god! That was
You know?
creepy! That is creepy!
You know. Did you notice that
Why am I doing a creepy girl
Joaquin's missing?
impression?
He's missing. What? Actually,
Why am I
yeah, I
always
noticed.
doing
I haven't.
cursed voicing? I
He
don't
hasn't been
understand
around
it.
us lately. Is he alright? Meanwhile. Look at me.
I'm like,
Once I get that. Meanwhile, page look. I'm like, bruh.
that is true. That is true. Though. I am like, bruh.
That's just funny though. Joaquin hasn't been around us, they say.
I wonder why.
Yes, they say? I wonder what's up with that. Meh, that's fine. He'll be back. During the
that
day.
would be
The way
something
just,
I
like,
would say.
say that was
So
crazy.
he's not wrong.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wait,
There's one thing I
Hey,
just
dude.
noticed.
Yeah. I've always wondered, why do avatars come like that? Silly question. We came from Roblox. And also, where's Joaquin? The music party is
It's
starting.
not
No clue.
Jack
Oh my god,
Queen. It's
it's
Jack
going.
Wynn.
Everybody, the party's about to start in 5 minutes. Oh my god.
Wait, is that him right here?
Wait,
Hold on. Did I notice that? Huh? What's that shadow? Okay. I was able to finally figure that out. What the shadow was. It's Jacqueline. He was that shadow right there. But another thing though that I also realized though, sometimes when I do voicing though, some of the words I say though sound completely different though and pronounced differently though. I do want to clarify you guys with that though. Like when I was voicing he in this during the cutscene though, a part of this one, when I did the voice now, I said Jacqueline because the type of voice I was doing. I didn't know how to I need to practice though with pronouncing words properly when I do voicing as well though. Now I only do it as a hobby, kind of like what I do with YouTube a little bit. I want to see if I can try to turn that into like a career because I've been doing it since I was 9 years old. Starting off with Garmin.exe, but Garmin.exe's voice has also been changing throughout the years because my voice has been getting deeper. So, yeah. I just wanted to clear up with that though as well though before I forgot.
oh, it's a re-remastered. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know if you guys get this reference though, but this is supposed to be a Five Nights at Freddy's reference right here.
It actually is. It actually is. So, for many of those who probably don't know the games though, but have seen the movies, my suggestion is though to also check out the games. But when it comes to this right here though, Five Nights at Freddy's. So even though it goes Five Nights at Freddy's, and then Jacqueline right here is actually supposed to represent Freddy Fazbear as well though. So yeah,
I'm not lying.
I'm
Think of
not
it.
lying.
For all you those guys who played Five Nights at Freddy's 1, you can kind of see the reference to a little bit though, like Freddy being on the right side of the menu with the title going down like this, like with the title on the left hand side.
I'm not wrong
That's
though.
what I like.
I'm not wrong
Okay.
though.
Click to play. I'm clicking to play. Why is it? Huh? Okay. Oh, we got a warning here. If you're one of those people who feel uncomfortable, please leave the project. Blood, gore, realistic face,
Yeah,
and
that
do not
one.
report. It'll only make things worse.
Yeah, realistic face though
Interesting.
did get me confused.
Um. Oh, geez.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
shoot.
Let me go back. Because it was for a split second that I saw it. It was for like a split second.
Um.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, I missed it again.
Hmm. Interesting. Um.
Oh, darn it. Why am I
Hmm.
always missing it though?
Interesting. Um.
Got it. You better have redded that do not report this project. I finally was able to read it because I clicked too damn fast. But I finally was able to figure out what that message said that went by too damn quick.
Oh,
You
geez.
you have been
Oh,
warned.
shoot.
Wait, does that say?
I think I'm
This
gonna do
is
part
skip.
1 and 2 in one episode or something.
Wait,
Yeah, I've been.
wait. Skip ad? That's funny. I actually like that though. How did I not notice that before? Hey, Gowan.exe, get out of here. Oh wait, this is pre-recorded. Like this reaction though to the reaction.
What the banana? What incarnation?
Wait, what did I
There we
say?
go.
What?
Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we can get into the actual thing.
Now, wait, bonus characters? Why do I not remember there being bonus characters? Why do I not remember? But also, though, there's way more characters now, though. Come to think about it, though, because wait a minute, wasn't this around the time of what's it called? Around the time, like, did I record this thing? Oh God, I don't remember when I recorded this. I'll have to double check. Now, he did mention that there is no gallery for 1 through 5. So parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 have. Are you sure about that? Past me? Because that's the gallery button right here. That's the gallery button. So it must have been the Pyramix then. That I messed up on the gallery parts. Have no gallery, but parts 6 through 15 will have a gallery or something like that. I'll have to double check on that though. And then when I do like the next episode of this, I'll let you guys know more detail about it. Well, it looks like we have some bonus characters at the top here. Let's take a look at these. What the heck? Why is it like so buggy? Why is that not playing? What? Wait. Do the bonus characters not have a selected option? Interesting. Huh. I could have swore. Huh? Oh god, that is loud. Turn it down a little bit. What? Hold on a minute. Just hold on. Hold on. This is where I'm confused right now. How is there more characters in this one than there is in Jaguars of Fiction You Shifted? Oh, duh. I just had a failed brain moment right there. I know the reason, but I'm not going to share it due to private reasons. Yeah, I just figured that out now. So, why is that skip button still there? That's weird. That is weird. Why is that skip button still there? Now, one thing though that
I like the fact he's winking at us though. That's fun. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not lying though. Like with the winking though. Now, one thing though that I'm
You know
still
what that kind of
confused.
reminds me of? That kind of reminds me of a mix of a train bell, mix of train track crossing signals.
Now, here's the thing though. One thing I just realized though is this. I thought this was actually cat because of the cat ears. But nope, this one was cat. Like the, like the steam engines? Those types of bells. Now,
Now,
these are also designs though from Jaguars of Fiction EU.
No, that is what's called
Technically,
beatboxing.
it's the remaster though, because he didn't like the original concept designs though of the originals though from when he first made it. So he did a remastered, and then a remastered, which turned out to be the final version of Jaguars of Fiction EU. Why
Why
was
does
I
that remind me of something from Super Mario Bros. Wii? A little bit. Why does it remind me of that? I don't know.
I was actually about to say that, but I cut myself off.
Yeah, buddy.
But he actually didn't mention to me about the bonus characters though being
Sounds like something on
unavailable.
Geometry Dash. I'm not gonna lie.
That does not sound like
Reminds
Geometry
me of something on
Dash.
Geometry Dash. I'm not gonna lie.
That does not sound like Geometry Dash.
Did I miss one? I don't think. Wait, hold on. I gotta double check something. Oh, I missed one. Oh.
I actually caught that. I'm glad I actually caught that. I'm actually glad I did. The
Or else
fact
I would have not have noticed. I would have skipped right by it.
I'm actually glad I didn't miss that though. If I did, I would have been upset. But it's also where I also mentioned
I like
about
how it actually spins though. I like that. I like that feature. How it actually just like spins like that. That's a cool feature. I'm not gonna lie.
and that was a really cool feature.
Ooh, I like the oh. What the? Hold up.
I can't stop laughing at that. I just can't stop laughing at the fact that his eyes go like this. I can't stop laughing.
Why does that make me laugh? Like when his eyes go like this,
I
it just
just
makes me
realized
laugh. And I
something.
don't understand
With one of
why.
the icons down here, though,
Very cartoonish ad. I'm not gonna lie.
that's
Very
a picture of a
classic and very
tree.
funny.
Is that supposed to
Creativity,
represent
spot
blossom?
on. 10 out of 10.
No, it's a yesha.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's blossom. I actually thought the tree, like when I saw this again, though, I thought the tree was blossom. To be honest, though,
We have a brown hat. Oh.
we have Vix. So apparently the characters actually never changed. It's just the icons that confused
Sorry about that.
me.
It looked like I was getting hypnotized there for a moment on my end. Not in like the camera though, but like my vision myself, like my own vision though. I mean, it looked like I was being hypnotized.
That is true, though. Sometimes when my vision goes blurry, though.
Hello, would you like to have some fun with us right now? Come on, go sing along with us in this fun time. Hello, would you?
Well, that sounded like an actual song a little bit though, but not quite.
So we have Button.
Wait. I was just saying, hey.
Then we have
Kind
Daisy.
of like Balloon Boy only had one voice line in FNAF 2. That would have been annoying. Which he is annoying.
I am not wrong, though. Balloon Boy is annoying. Especially in FNAF 2.
If that's Daisy.
Here's actually the thing, though. The only
Hold
one.
on. If that's Daisy, then what is that hat? What?
That's
This is
actually me.
right? Yep.
This is sound like something in
This is
Halo.
me, alright. Now, he did mention something about. Now, I'm gonna do part 1 and 2 in the same episode, though, actually, to make it easier on myself. Because I'm thinking this hat down here leads me to part 2. Hold on. Let me double check real quick, though, with him.
Yeah, I did double check, though. Because I didn't want to, like, go straight to part
Real
2.
quick. Because he told me how to get to part 2, though. I just gotta see exactly, like, how he told me to get it to part 2, though.
Yeah, like I wanted to make
Just
sure, I wanted to double
as I
check
thought.
though.
I used the last icon, which is this black hat right down here. This is how I get to part 2. So I'm actually gonna do part 2 though. Actually, right now, though, and it's a separate episode now because I wanted to double check though, just to make sure I know exactly how to get to part 2. So yeah, just make sure you guys smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Gamer 93 reaction, gaming episode, live stream. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye. Okay, so it turns out that with the icons though, it actually confused me. But all of these are the actual characters though from Jaguar's Affection You Shifted, just the icons look different. Which actually just confused me now, to be honest. Now, the thing is though, even though there's 15 parts with this one, I don't know how many parts are going to be in for Shifted. I don't know, but we also have a bit of another situation though with that a little bit though. I'm not going to say it though without his permission. So I'm not going to say what's going to exactly happen though without his permission though, because I'd rather get his permission though before I actually say what's going to happen though with part 10. I'd rather get his permission first before I say it though, so he doesn't get mad at me over that. I'd rather get his permission for that to do that first. So yeah, this is reacted to Jacqueline's affection you shift. No, 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 this is not the shifted. It's not the shifted. Why am I thinking of shifted right now? Part 10's nowhere. It's not even out yet. Ay, ay, ay. God damn it! I just stole his catchphrase. Yeah, he doesn't like it when I steal his catchphrase though, but I tend to say ay 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 a lot though, even off camera and even with my family too and my other friends too. So I tend to say it a lot too. And to be honest though, he's taking other people's catchphrases though. I just don't even like. And the reason why though is because it makes them upset at me when I'm not even doing it intentional. I'm not. But yeah, this was Jacqueline's Affection AU Part 1 of the reaction, though, which is reacted to Jacqueline's Affection AU Part 1. So make sure you guys smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Gamer 93 episode, Gamer 93 live stream, which I don't know, which I'm going to definitely do one tomorrow. Definitely. I just don't know what time yet. Gamer93.exe reaction. Because I have an idea. So, for Gamer93.exe, but it's gonna be a little tricky. There's a reason why, though, but I'm not gonna say it, though, because I'm gonna leave it a bit of a surprise. The only thing that's gonna happen, though, is Gamer.exe is gonna make an appearance in a reaction video. And this video is different because this video I plan on doing is gonna be special. I don't know when I'm gonna do it though. It's still up. I do plan on doing it though, having him react though to a video. I just don't know what video yet, nor when I'm gonna be able to do it though. I could do it tomorrow, but I just don't know yet. Or I could do it tonight, but I'm also starting to fall asleep a little bit. But yeah, make sure you guys smack that like button. And if you do plan on subscribing, definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another episode from either me or Gammon.exe or even Freddy. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.